Good morning, beautiful. How are you guys doing today? I'm back. It's a new week, it's a holiday week, and we should always be thankful. It shouldn't take a holiday for us to wake up with praise and thanksgiving in our body. We should always want to express our thanks, even through the tough times, even through the happy times, our sad times, because a lot of the times, 9 times out of 10, you can line up the street with people that would give anything to be in your position. And that brings me to my topic today of release. And what I mean by release is releasing our expectation on other people's actions, words, emotions, reactions, and what we think people should or should not do. It's very hard to go into any situation with an open mind or an open heart or just think outside of ourselves because we have come into so many different things that we've encountered ourselves that we tend to be biased or judgmental. But, excuse me, when you really put forth the effort and say, I'm going to hear this person out, or I'm going to look at it a different way. I tend to encounter people in situations with one of a few questions. One of the questions is, what am I supposed to learn out of this? The lesson's not for me. How can I help? Why? I don't go into situations, encounters, dealing with people on a defense or an offense, let alone. What I do is I try to see the good in everything. A flat tire, locking my keys in the house, leaving late, leaving early. I look at what was the message God was trying to send to me. I'll be right where I'm supposed to be, doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Not saying throw away your schedule, not saying throw away your beliefs, not saying go against what you know is right. But what I am saying is when you encounter a drug addict, an alcoholic, a single parent, a child that's acting out, a lot of the times it has to do with something that happened before. They're acting out because they're crying out for help, or they want somebody to understand, or they've tried different avenues and it didn't work, or they're doing what they're comfortable with. That defense mechanism, they're performing an act based off of I gotta protect myself. It's a protection for them. It's a wall. It's a barrier. But I feel like if we would take the time to get outside of ourselves and really and truly, genuinely care about the next person, it would give them the encouragement to not drink that day, to not smoke that day, to not yell that day, or just be quiet. I tell my kids all the time, before you speak, think about what you're going to say because once you say it, you can't take it back. In today's society, people are really living, they're existing. They're not even really living, they're existing. So they put in all these little coping mechanisms to help them make it through the day, and that's what they give off. But because we haven't taken the time to heal those different layers, And some of us have had a lot of trauma. Some of us endured a lot of things in life. So there's things that a lot of the times when I share my testimony, a lot of people be like, well, how can you laugh the way that you do? Or I would have never known. You don't look like you went through all of that. That's because of the God in me. I hold on to God so much harder than I hold on to anything else. Because at a point in time, with everything and everybody I had around me, God was all I had. And He is still all I have. He gives me the strength and courage to get up every day, to take care of my kids, to keep pressing, to keep reaching out to help the next person, to try to figure out how can I help you feel better? How can I help you smile? Because the more transparent I am, the better I feel. You can't hurt me with what used to happen to me. You can't hold over my head my scars because I faced those scars and they made me who I am. I own what happened to me. I can't change it. I can't erase it. I can't get rid of it. But what I can do is use it as a tool to be a better person, to make different decisions, to make better choices in my life. That's what I can do. I choose to love. I choose to be happy. I choose to be a better mom. I choose to do better. I choose to give God glory. I choose to be obedient. And this week, as we get closer to the national holiday of Thanksgiving, I just want you guys to keep in mind we have a gazillion choices to make throughout our day. And it doesn't start with a huge, it's not always large. It's those little things. Do I open a door for somebody? Do I smile? How was your day? And mean it. Not just out of, just to have fluff out there. When I ask somebody how their day's going or tell them I love you or tell them God loves you and so do I, that's because I really, really, truly, I do. I love you guys. To God be the glory. And I see you guys next week. Have a happy, blessed, wonderful holiday.